Hello, friends, brothers and sisters, champions of salt and light. Today's message is a little controversial. To be honest, it's one that I'm nervous about, but I'm also a big believer in facing your fears and facing the things that make you uncomfortable. And it's about the things that our country is going through, not as if there's new. There's nothing new about this. We just have a better view of things. But our brother, George Floyd, was murdered this week by a police officer, and we all know the story. I don't have to go super into details. You can look it up, I'm sure, if you don't know that much about it. But it's just the most disgusting thing that could exist, that somebody could just stand on the neck of his brother like that. And it's something that automatically makes us angry. And I mean, believe me, I mean, that's warranted. Our anger is warranted. There are people who are angry beyond angry about this situation. And again, your anger is totally warranted, totally, undeniably warranted. But our anger does not serve us. It won't ever help us. It only can hurt us. Our anger never gives us a positive result ever. Again, your anger is warranted. Your anger is understood, but it needs control. We need to find some way to have anger not be the answer. Matter of fact, I'll pull it up here from James 1:19 through 20. My dear brothers and sisters, take note of this. Everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry, because human anger does not produce the righteousness that God desires. No matter how angry we can get, no matter how warranted the anger can be, it can never serve us. Not if righteousness is our goal. So what is it? We bring it back to the first command. The first command is love. We don't fight this with hate. Instead, we combat it with love. And that sounds confusing. How can we love our way out of this? That's the part they never explain. We always say love is the answer, but we never have a map of how love is supposed to help us combat it. First thing that you have to do is visualize the structure of power that we have in this country and largely in the human world. And it's a pyramid with there's down on the bottom and all the way at the tippy top, right? And we have this visual of all of the power being up here, right at this top, the 1%, that highest of the high controls everything down below it. But the truth is, that's an illusion. If you look at that pyramid, the strength's not at the top. That's actually the very weakest part of the structure. The higher you up on the pyramid, the more you rely on the stuff bound down below. The stability is actually at the bottom of the pyramid. All of the strength, all of the power is all at the bottom of the pyramid. And so what does the top do? Those at the 1% of us, what do? They create this illusion that the power goes the opposite way. They make us all jealous of their power, as if we all want to be exactly where they are. Instead of valuing being at the bottom among our brothers and sisters, among all the power, among all the strength, instead they give us these tricks to try to reach up to the top. And we'll just step on each other's necks to climb up, just to get just a little bit higher on the pyramid, just a little bit more power. Maybe I don't need the whole thing, but I just want a little bit more power than I had when I came in. And we lose sight of everything down at the bottom. But down here is the strength, is the stability. So the top is trying to split us all apart, to make it so that we won't communicate with each other, that we don't trust each other, because they know as soon as those of us at the bottom started actually talking and started actually loving one another and seeing ourselves as a whole and started communicating and working together, we could take that bottom and we could move the whole pyramid. And what could the top do? It couldn't do anything. It will go where we go. My best friend used to have a bumper sticker on his car. Osiris Rankin had this bumper sticker on his car. We never talked about it, but I never forgot it. And the bumper sticker said, "If the people lead, the leaders will follow." Guys, we have the power to change this, but it doesn't come from fighting with the top. There's no win with that, because all of their power is illusion. Any fight that we can have with them would be an illusion. It goes nowhere. Our anger takes us nowhere at the top. But instead, you start to actually reach out with the people as you perceive being below you. So you start reaching out with the people who are not the highest up, but with the people who are lowest down, the people who have nothing, the people who have nothing, like I always bring it up, but our brothers and sisters in the slave brickyards of Pakistan. I use this because I get to spend so much time talking to them. You spend any time with those people and they have nothing but love. They have nothing but faith. They have nothing but hope. They're deeply rich people. They have nothing in this realm, but they're rich in blessings because all they have is the love of each other to keep themselves going, and they're all rich beyond any kind of measure. Guys, that power at the top of the pyramid, I know it's enticing. I know it's attractive. It's all an illusion. There is no power up there. The higher up on the pyramid, the less strength there is, the less power there is, and the power is actually when you start reaching down, start looking down. Like when we see homeless people on the street and they have their signs asking for money and we want to look the other way because it makes us uncomfortable. Face those discomforts. Start to look at those people. Even if you don't give them money, even if you just smile and wave, even if they don't appreciate your smile and wave, your giving it to them is what enriches you. The fact that you are giving love to the lowest is exactly what will enrich your soul, is the exact thing that will give you power, is the exact thing that will make you rich. It's not at the top. Guys, it's down at the bottom. Start to see one another as brothers and sisters. The lower they are, the more they need your love. Guys, I hope that this helps. I'll see you guys next week. Until then, remember to love one another as much as you love yourselves. Love yourself as much as you love one another. If it doesn't challenge us, it doesn't change us. Thank you, and I love you.